What if dolphins are trying to tell us something? It's a question that sounds like it comes from a movie, but it's a real mystery that scientists and ocean lovers are exploring right now. Imagine you are swimming in the big blue ocean. The water is cool and the sun is warm on your back. Suddenly, a sleek gray shape glides past you. It's a dolphin. It looks at you with a dark, intelligent eye. It makes a series of clicks and whistles. You don't understand the sounds, but you feel like the dolphin is trying to communicate, to share a secret from its underwater world. This isn't just a fantasy, it's an experience people have had all over the globe, leaving them to wonder about the minds of these incredible marine mammals. For centuries, sailors and swimmers have told stories about dolphins. These tales are not just about seeing them play in the waves. They are stories of connection, of help, and sometimes of warnings. People have described dolphins pushing them away from dangerous currents they couldn't see. They have talked about dolphins circling them, as if protecting them from a hidden threat lurking below. Are these just happy accidents? Is it simply the playful nature of a curious animal, or is there something more going on? Throughout history, dolphins have danced on the edge of legend and reality. Sailors from ancient Greece to distant Polynesia looked to these sleek shapes in the water as more than just animals. They were omens, protectors, and, sometimes, messengers from the unknown. On the rolling decks of wooden ships, superstitious sailors would cheer at the sight of dolphins riding the bow wave, believing it was a sign of safe passage. In Greek mythology, dolphins were sacred to Apollo and Poseidon, said to carry the souls of the dead to the afterlife and rescue shipwrecked sailors. There's the tale of Eerie, a famed musician who was thrown overboard by jealous sailors, only to be carried to safety on the back of a dolphin, drawn to his song. In Polynesian lore, dolphins are seen as guides, leading lost canoes through treacherous waters to safety. Medieval European maps sometimes showed dolphins not just as sea creatures, but as mystical guardians lurking near the edges of the known world. Were these stories pure imagination, or did ancient mariners sense something deeper in the dolphin's gaze? The line between myth and truth blurs, leaving us to wonder, were dolphins simply animals, or were they, as so many believed, the ocean's protectors, watching over those who dared to cross its vast and mysterious expanse? Take the story of a group of swimmers off the coast of New Zealand. They were enjoying a day in the water when a pod of dolphins appeared. The dolphins started acting strangely. They weren't just playing, they were swimming in tight circles around the people, slapping their tails on the water. The swimmers were confused and a little scared by this unusual behavior. The dolphins herded them, pushing them closer and closer together, not letting them swim away. It was an intense and focused action, far from their usual playful antics. The swimmers soon discovered the terrifying reason for the dolphins' behavior. A massive great white shark was approaching them from the deep water. The dolphins had seen the predator long before the humans did. Their circling and tail slapping was a defensive formation, a wall of muscle and sound, meant to intimidate the shark and protect the vulnerable swimmers. For over 40 minutes, the dolphin pod kept the shark at bay, refusing to leave until the dangerous predator finally swam away. The ocean can be a dark and murky place where seeing long distances is often impossible. For dolphins, sound is everything. It's how they see, how they hunt, and how they talk to each other. They have developed a highly sophisticated communication system that is one of the most complex in the entire animal kingdom. It's a language made of clicks, whistles, and body language that we are only just beginning to understand. One of the most important tools they have is called echolocation. What if dolphins possess senses that go far beyond what we can imagine? For centuries, sailors and coastal communities have told stories of dolphins acting strangely just before earthquakes or tsunamis. In some cases, dolphins have been seen swimming rapidly away from shore, leaping erratically, or even vocalizing in frantic bursts, hours before disaster strikes. Modern science is beginning to pay closer attention. Researchers have documented unusual dolphin behavior before seismic events, leading to a fascinating question. Could dolphins actually sense earthquakes, tsunamis, or subtle shifts in ocean pressure before they happen? One theory suggests that dolphins, with their remarkable hearing and sensitivity to vibrations, might detect the faint tremors or low-frequency sounds produced by shifting tectonic plates, long before humans feel the ground move. Their ability to perceive changes in water pressure or even electromagnetic fields could give them an edge when it comes to sensing natural disasters. Imagine a world where the ocean itself becomes a warning system, with dolphins as its vigilant sentinels. While hard scientific evidence is still being gathered, the patterns are intriguing, and the possibilities are as deep as the sea itself. Could these marine mammals hold the key to understanding and even predicting the planet's most powerful forces? As we continue to explore the hidden abilities of dolphins, one thing becomes clear. There's still so much we don't know about these extraordinary guardians of the deep. Scientists are now using powerful AI programs to analyze this huge collection of dolphin sounds. An AI can listen to thousands of hours of audio in a fraction of the time it would take a human. More importantly, it can detect subtle patterns that our ears and brains would miss. The AI is designed to look for repetition, structure, and context. In our modern connected world, these amazing stories of dolphin rescues no longer stay as local legends. When a swimmer posts a video of dolphins circling them to ward off a shark, it doesn't just get a few views, it gets millions. These stories go viral. They appear on the news, on blogs, and in our social media feeds. This global attention has a powerful effect. It brings the mystery and intelligence of dolphins into the homes of people who may have never even seen the ocean. However, a video of a dolphin guiding a lost dog back to shore is something everyone can understand and feel. This brings us to the biggest question of all. If dolphins really are trying to reach out, if their warnings are intentional and their language is real, what do we do next? This is no longer just a scientific curiosity. It becomes a moral and ethical responsibility. If we finally crack the code and begin to understand what they are saying, we will have crossed a threshold. For the first time in history, we might have a meaningful dialogue with another intelligent species on Earth. This would change everything we thought we knew about our place in the world. The first and most important step is to listen. We must continue to support the research, to fund the science, and to improve the technology that allows us to eavesdrop on their conversations. We need to do this with respect and caution. What could they teach us about the health of the oceans? They are the ultimate oceanographers, living in the environment we are trying to study. Their language might contain generations of knowledge about currents, climate patterns, and the locations of deep-sea vents that we know nothing about. If we find that dolphins are indeed warning us, perhaps about pollution, overfishing, or changes in the ocean's chemistry, we have a profound obligation to act on that information. Their messages could be the most direct and honest assessment of the planet's health we could ever hope to receive. Their survival is linked to ours, and their communication might be the key to saving us both. So the next chapter in this incredible story is ours to write. We must choose to listen with open minds and humble hearts. We must protect their ocean home, not just for their sake, but for our own. The mystery of the dolphins is a reflection of our own mystery. It asks us to be more curious, more compassionate, and more connected to the natural world. The next time you see a dolphin, look into its eye and wonder, what is it thinking? What is it trying to say? The answer could change the world. The conversation is just beginning, and it is our turn to respond.